Hi Virgo, so this is your friendship reading. So keep in mind that this is a general reading and this will not resonate for every single Virgos out there. Also, if you like my videos and you actually want to know more about my channel, please look at the playlist My Thoughts. There is a video there that's about what this channel will be all about and why I'll be doing the things that I'm doing. And it just gives people more of an understanding of why I'm doing this channel the way it's going to go. So if you want to know more about it, please look at that video. So thank you. Let's get started. So as you can tell, Virgo, I already went and pulled some cards for you. And just to see kind of what kind of person we're dealing with here. And it's kind of an interesting thing that I first noticed. So I noticed that first off, they're both in black and white, but they both have colors. And one is the crescent moon around like on the third eye. And then this one, which is just their eyes. So what's interesting to me here is it almost feels like you are intuitively being aware of what is happening, but it's interesting. It's almost like this person is watching you, but you're aware that no. But you're being like aware of this person. It's okay. It's so interesting. I don't know how to describe it. I'm sorry. My dog is just on one right now. It's almost like you are aware of what is happening intuitively, but you're second guessing yourself about this person, about this friend. And this person is watching you, but they have like, it's almost like this person is jealous or watching what you're doing, Virgo. They're watching you very carefully, but it almost feels like a frenemy in a way, but you're like aware of it. Like intuitively, you're aware of it, but you're like second guessing yourself because you're almost thinking to yourself, could that really be true? Could this person really be like out to get me or purposefully putting me down or trying to make me look bad? It's almost like this person is threatened by you, and so they have their guard up when it comes towards you, and anytime you disclose information that is personal or something, they might use that against you, Virgo. It feels like something like that. It's almost like you're dealing with an individual who's kind of petty, kind of is out for themselves. They don't really care about other people. This person seems to be kind of like a person who manipulates a lot. It's kind of like my way or the highway, it feels like. It just seems like this person is just very, very unstable, unsafe, just not caring, not willing to really work with you. It seems like this person expects you to do things for them on a dime. Virgo, it kind of feels like you're dealing with a person who is a little bit karmic for you. It's almost like this person's teaching you a lesson. Because you know how horses are very powerful? It's interesting because it feels like, it's almost like this horse doesn't know its power. So have you ever seen or heard about, how with baby elephants, especially when they're at the circus, what they'll do is they'll tie a baby elephant up around a tree stump or a tree, and the baby elephant's not strong enough to pull the tree out, right? So because it's tried and it could never pull the tree out, they feel like they're stuck, and therefore they have to stay there, right? They have to stay complacent because they are not strong enough to move the tree branch. But when they're older, they are actually strong enough to rip the tree out or to rip the stump out. But because they've tried and a long time ago, and because elephants are a lot like humans in this way, we have memory, they have very good memory, they will believe still within that day that they cannot rip the tree out. So they won't even try. So they'll just stay complacent there. It's like that's what it feels like for you guys. It's almost like you do not see your own power. You do not see what you possess. And it's almost like your friend sees your power, can see who you are, and they're intimidated by that. And so they kind of watch you carefully to see if you can essentially like they're kind of, it's interesting. It's almost like this person will try and do something behind your back and then see if they can get away with it. And it feels almost like this person is just very passive aggressive. So here we have the Eight of Cups. The Queen of Swords. The Hermit. The Two of Swords and the Seven of Pentacles. The Six of Cups. Okay. So I have the Six of Cups, the World card, the King of Wands, the Four of Cups, and the Emperor. And then for the bottom of the deck, I just wanted to point that out, the Two of Pentacles, a lot of back and forth, the same with making that decision that you're trying to decipher. So it feels like what's happening for my Virgos is you've had a choice and you've chosen not to walk away from this person. You've tried to talk to this person, but it's really weird is because it's almost like you can't quite figure this person out. It's almost like you're aware that this person is terrible or what they're doing is bad, but it's almost like you don't really know how to, like you're afraid to go within and really discover what the true problem is. It's almost easier to point the finger at this person because what I'm sensing for some of my Virgos is you guys have probably complained to other friends about this individual or to family members, or you just fixate on specific ideas about this person. It seems like you're having a hard time really making a decision about how you feel about this particular person, if you shouldn't invest into this relationship anymore. It almost feels like you're not seeing any benefits really having this relationship in your life, and you feel like this person is almost in a way kind of a curse on you, it feels like, because it's almost like you view the world in a more of an unsafe way, because this person could be kind of, I'm hearing the word psycho, kind of just a very unstable person, and really could try and use a lot against you. This person, you're just feeling like you just don't want to continue this relationship anymore. But what's happening here, Virgo, is you're completely missing the point of this relationship and what it was meant to teach you. Because the divine is offering you this cup, and all you can think about is all the problems this person caused you. And really, the divine's like, no, you're supposed to understand something about this situation, that this person was here to teach you a lesson. And this person was here to teach you a lesson to not, like, give away your power, to stand your ground, to become the emperor, to be able to lead yourself and others. You're being the type of person where personally you didn't think that you had the power and to handle this person. And because of that, you felt helpless. And you are now having to find the reason why. And the reason why is interesting is because I did felt like it was kind of a karmic situation. And here with that 2 of diamonds, the 2 of, what did I mention here, you know? We have that. Going back and forth, it's a karma. It's karma. And it doesn't have to mean that you did something bad in order to receive this karma, but it feels very karmic to me. Because it just feels like there's a lesson that you were meant to learn, and maybe you didn't learn it in a past life, or you just didn't learn it before when you were younger, so now it's coming back around. So you're now experiencing this cycle over again, and it's like this friendship is what's doing it. It's like this is something you were supposed to learn, because once you learn to take your power, that's when you're going to be admired, and not only for like who you are as a person, but you have a lot to offer the world, but you feel separated. You feel separate from others. You feel like you feel separate from the world in a way. You give your power away too easily to the external world. But really what's happening is you just give away your power internally. You allow others to affect you, and you allow others to call the shots, essentially, to walk all over you, to not let you have a say, to not let you have a voice. And you felt that way with your friends growing up, and this person is really, starting to press a lot of your buttons, starting to really press a lot of karmic type of, like, because I'm sensing for some of you, you feel like you've lost your truth. You feel like you've lost who you truly are. You feel like you've lost that creativity, that spark, what makes you want to go out and change, what makes you want to go out to be in the world. And it's because you're blocking the core lesson in this, and that's nobody else has control over your life but you. And you have to take accountability for yourself. And that's what this person in your life is teaching you. Because I'm sensing that this person puts you through a lot of things. Like, this person makes you jump through hurdles. This person makes you feel dumb. This person makes you feel like, you know, you're incapable in a way. Or they just put you down. Or they just talk behind your back. Like, they just make you feel bad in some way. They make you look at yourself and think, well, I guess I can't do this, or yeah, I guess I can't do that. Or they just kind of put you in a position to where you feel like you don't have control over a situation, right? Like, you don't get the final say on what we get to do when we hang out, or why, or what we get to go eat, or what we, you know, it's like little things like this. Like, you could be dealing with a control freak. But I'm just sensing that you just feel like you don't have what it takes. You want to get, like, it's weird, is because I think you want to get noticed by this person. You want this person to really see your worth, but this person hasn't yet. And because of that, it seems like you have kind of let this person, like, you just put up with this person's stuff, but you're not getting anything really back in return. And so that's why you're still questioning if this relationship is worth keeping in your life. So let's see, what is my Virgos dealing with here? For some of you guys, this could be literally a person that you're marrying, but you see them as your bestest friend, right? They are your bestest friend. For others of you, your friend could be getting married, and maybe that makes you feel inadequate in a way, because maybe you felt like you could never find that special person, and maybe this friend talks about it a lot and makes you feel bad. For others of you, this is interesting, because I'm sensing that what's happening for my Virgos is you guys are going through change. You guys are going through some things, because here we have turmoil and labor. and it feels like there's a lot going on in your life. But then we have courthouse. So for some of you guys, you could be getting a divorce, but you maybe have viewed this person as your bestest friend, and maybe that has really caused a lot of pain. And for others of you guys, it could be that you're helping a friend go through a divorce, or you're helping a friend. For some of you guys, it could be this. This is what I'm also sensing. Could be that your friend's getting married and you're happy for your friend, but you're just like, that sucks, right? Because I wanted to get married too. And you've had a lot of issues, a lot of obstacles going on in your life, and say you either got in a car wreck or there's something that involves court, and it's putting a damper on your mood as well, and you don't feel safe in community. You feel like you don't have much of a community there to back you up, but maybe for this other person there is. Or vice versa. Maybe this other person is seeing it this way. But I am sensing that there is like a little bit of jealousy there. There's a little bit of, there's just a lot of things happening, but it feels like there's a lot of change, and it feels like there's somebody involved. There's a lot of money involved. For some of you guys, this person that you're dealing with could have a lot of money, or you could have a lot of money, but it kind of feels like what I am sensing here is, for some of you guys, if you are getting a divorce, I feel like you're going to be a lot better off in the future. I feel like you're going to get what you need. But I just kind of feel like that there's just a heavy sense of loss, and because of that, it has taken a lot on your self-esteem, or this person's self-esteem. But essentially, Virgo, what the message here is still the same, and that's you trying to regain back your own power. And it's a karmic lesson that you've had to learn. And it could have been from a past life or a past relationship. But I am sensing that this is somebody here to teach you a lesson, to really grow, to really expand, and to be who you were meant to be. But you have to go through these trials and errors in order to really accomplish that. So that's what I have for my Virgos. I hope that this made sense. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I hope you guys have a great and wonderful day. Thank you. Bye.